evening. Welcome back to the Football Heritage. We're back again, and today I'll be giving you my post-match analysis. The game between Manchester United and Bournemouth in the preseason. The game was played yesterday in Chicago. Manchester United won 4-1, and it was a brilliant game. Manchester United was sensational in that game yesterday. They were absolutely brilliant, and it was my first time to go and watch my team, my club live. It was the first time I experienced that, and it was surreal. It was exciting. I was very delighted to be in attendance to watch my beloved Manchester United playing live. I was very, very excited yesterday as I sat at the stadium looking at those players that I have watched, looking at the team that I have watched, the team that I have watched for over 20 years. It was very, very exciting yesterday because I have watched this football team for over 20 good years. And it was a great experience, particularly we drove from Minneapolis and there was a huge traffic when we got to Chicago. From where we were in Chicago to the stadium, there was a huge traffic. So we spent a lot of time in the traffic before we got there because there were two games yesterday at the stadium, the Soldier Field in Chicago. And before we got there, it was halftime in the first game that was played at the stadium. The first game was between West Ham United and West Ham United and Everton, and West Ham United won that game 2-1. So, but the Manchester United game, we started with Tom Heaton in goal. The three defenders, center back, Lenny Euro on the right side, Harry Maguire in the middle, Luke at the left side of the back three, Patrick Dogu, left wing back, Diogo Dallo, right wing back, Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes in the middle of the park. The two number 10s were Amad Diallo and Mason Mount, and Rasmus Holland was up front. But the performance was good. That's the thing. We had a lot of intensity. We had intensity in the game. From start to finish, the boys kept running the entire game. That's one of the things I was very, 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 very impressed with. The way they were pressing yesterday, the way I've never seen them playing like that for a very long time. They were playing collectively and dominated Bournemouth, let me remind you, Bournemouth is not easy to dominate Bournemouth. It doesn't matter whether it's a preseason or what. Bournemouth is a team that usually they get result against big teams. They are a good side. So to dominate them like that in our preseason yesterday is commendable. The boys played well yesterday. And the first preseason game against Leeds United was not good enough. And again, West Ham was much better. But yesterday game against Bournemouth, they were brilliant yesterday. They were absolutely brilliant in that game yesterday. And they press higher up the pitch. They play collective football. And they play one-time touch in the game yesterday. They were absolutely magnificent. And special praise to Patrick Dogu. I mean, I judged him last season when he first came in the middle of the season in January. Like, he was not it. I had doubt that I don't think this guy, but yesterday, he was absolutely brilliant in the game yesterday. Like, he was running the show yesterday. He was the man of the match. If he was not going to win the official man of the match, he was still going to be my man of the match because yesterday he was running the show. He was the most far player in that game yesterday. Patrick Dogu. He was so terrific yesterday. He was good. And he scored in a game yesterday. Patrick Dogu. He also gave an assist for Rashmon Holland goal. That's how good he was yesterday. We were pressing yesterday and we never get tired. And you can see the fitness level in the squad. They are fit. You can see, I don't know what Amory is telling them that is different from last season. But now you know that they know what they are doing. That's how impressed I was yesterday watching the game from the stadium yesterday. They all know what they're doing now. They know what they're doing. And that's the key. They know what they're doing. It's like the instruction that is given them now, they already know what to do. Every position or player take on the field knows exactly what to do. That's how good they were yesterday. They know what they're doing now on the field. And I was very impressed yesterday, even though the new signings, none of them played yesterday. Konya didn't play, and Mbomo too, he didn't play yesterday. But the rest of the guys, they really played well yesterday. They were absolutely good yesterday. Amad Diallo also scored in the game. This guy, technically, he's one of the best players in the squad. He is technically gifted, Amad Diallo. He's that good. Technically, he's so good. He barely lost possession. That's one of the good attribute of Amad Diallo. He barely lost possession. He knows how to look after the ball. And in order to be a good team, your players, especially the attacking players, they have to look after the ball better. And Amad Diallo is one of those players who knows how to look after the ball better. So we were absolutely good yesterday. So may it continue into the new season. So it's like when what I saw yesterday on the stadium is that we are ready for the new season. We are ready for the new season because everyone is fit and sharp. Even Rasmus, he looked sharp yesterday. Mason Mount, Mason Mount, Bruno, the captain, Bruno, he always gave 100%. He was sharp yesterday. Even the second half when the substitutions were made, The players that play that play the second half, they all look sharp. Heaven, he's a massive lad. He's so big. I didn't even know how big he was until I saw him yesterday. He's a big lad, tall, big. Hey, he's just a teenager, but he's going to be, if he continue on this path, he's going to be one of the best defender at this football club because he's that good. Heaven is that good. And even the young lad, Matato, he also played well yesterday in the second half. He did extremely well in that second half yesterday. And William scored a fourth goal in that game to make it 4-0. And late on in the game, um, Delay scored own goal for he scored an own goal, which made the score to be 4-1 in favor of Manchester United. But what I saw yesterday was impressive. And first time, first time going to watch my team live, it was a surreal feeling for me yesterday. And I felt good yesterday seeing them. I've been seeing them, watching them on the television years in, years out for a very long time. I've been watching them play on the television. So driving over 6 hours to go there yesterday or Soldier Field in Chicago was a new experience for me. Hopefully they will do better this season. I hope at least we should make the top of five this coming season. At least because I want to make that long and with a trip I've waited so long to be at Old Trafford. So I hope they will do well because I don't want to go to Old Trafford and we lost. That we having a terrible season and go to Old Trafford. I want to go Old Trafford where everybody will be buzzing or everybody will be looking. We will be celebrating. We're beating Arsenal, beating Liverpool, beating almost every team that goes to Old Trafford. This is what we want to do. We should make Old Trafford a fortress this coming season. And may long days continue because I can just see us progressing from here. I can only see progression. After yesterday preseason game, I can only see this team going to another level. But in order for us to achieve something good this coming season, we have to get our striker in at number 9. We have to get our goal scorer in. We already have Matthew Kuna. We already have Brian Mbuemo, but we need to get our goal scorer in. So if we get our goal scorer in, we also need to get another midfielder. If you ask me, my choice will be Carlos Baliba from Brighton. He's a brilliant footballer. If we can add Carlos Baliba from Brighton, man, he will be a magnificent signing for us because he's that good. Because I don't think Casemiro should be anywhere near this team because he's so slow. His legs are gone. So I don't think we need Casemiro to be in the squad. We don't need Casemiro and we need a new goalkeeper. Andre Onana is a liability. Andre Onana will cause us more problem than good. So I think we should replace him. If he stays, let him remain on the bench. He shouldn't be our starting goalkeeper. We need to get a new goalkeeper before the new season starts because the season is just 2 weeks away from tomorrow. The season will start 2 weeks away from tomorrow. And Manchester United first game is like 16 days away, 16, 17 days away to Manchester United first game. So we have to get a new striker in. We have to get a goalkeeper and another central midfielder because Casemiro is done. Casemiro cannot compete no any longer at the highest level. I don't think he has it to compete anymore. So we should replace Casemiro. He cannot compete at the highest level no more. And so far, Mbuemo, Matthew Cunha, they are good signing. Even though sometimes on paper something can be a good signing, a player can be a good signing, or players can be good signing, but at the end of the day, they cannot perform in the Premier League. But I think going to the direction is good. Signing players who are ready to go. And this is massive for us this season. We don't need players that we have to get in 2-3 years in order to get adapted to the Premier League. Nope. We need players that are ready to go. We need players who are ready to go from day one. They are ready to go. We don't need any player to get 2-3 years to get adapted to the Premier League. Nope. So far, we are on the right track, but we have to sign those players. We need a new goalkeeper. We need a new number 9. And we have to sign another midfielder. Carlos Baliba will be my first choice if we're looking to add another midfielder to this squad. And we have to do it if we want to compete. And we'll get a little advantage, I can tell you. This season, we will be playing one game a week. One game a week will avoid a lot of fatigue, avoid a lot of injury to the squad, and we will always be fresh every weekend for the game. So this is an advantage for us. We have to make use of it. We have to make use of it this season. We have to be prepared from game 1 against Arsenal. We have to be on it. From the first game against Arsenal, nothing less than 3 points, and it is Arsenal. We can gather 3 points from the first week 1 of the season. Old Trafford, Arsenal getting 3 points. Let's go. We don't need a draw. All we need is 3 solid points against Arsenal. So the board need to do the needful. Get me that striker. Get me another midfielder. Get me a new goalkeeper. That's what we need in the squad. Even though I've been impressed, particularly yesterday, I've been impressed with the preseason. But yesterday, I was very, very proud of the boys yesterday. Very, very proud with the boys yesterday. Because the way they dominated Bournemouth, it's not easy to play against Bournemouth. They got a lot of good players in our squad. It's not easy. Evanilson, Semeyo, there are a lot of good players. Dango Ouattara, they all played yesterday. And they were frustrated. We frustrated them yesterday. They start playing some unnecessary fouls against our players. So we have to continue. They need to invest in the squad more because we cannot allow Liverpool, Man City, and Arsenal, Chelsea to leave us behind. They have to do the investment in the squad. They have to invest in the squad. We still need players. Even though one game a season, it is good because I remember 2016-17 season, Chelsea, they were only competing in the Premier League. They didn't qualify for Champions League. They didn't qualify for the Europa. It was Antonio Conte first season, and Chelsea won the Premier League because they had an advantage. The previous season under Mourinho, they finished below, I think 7 or 8. They finished way down the table. I can't remember the exact position now, but they finished like way down the table. And the following season, 2016-17, they had an advantage where they were playing only one game, which was the Premier League game a season. One game a week. They were playing one game a week, and that helped Chelsea to finish. That helped Chelsea to win the Premier League. They finished 10th play the previous season. So 2015-16 season, Chelsea finished 10th in the Premier League. And the following season, which was 2016-17 season, and Antonio Conte first season, Chelsea won the Premier League because they were only playing one game a week. They had an advantage. But before you do that, you have to strengthen the squad because you need qualities. You need quality players. It's not just about having enough players, but you need more quality in the squad. So we have to get a quality number 9. We need to have that quality number 9 in the squad, and another midfielder with a good goalkeeper, because you see the disaster Andre Onana has caused Manchester United for the past 2 seasons. He has been a complete disaster for the last 2 seasons. This guy has been a disaster, so we have to replace him. Everything to win, you need a good goalkeeper. To see a team winning without a good goalkeeper is very difficult, especially in the Premier League. To win the Premier League title, you have to get good goalkeeper. You look at the past few years where City and Liverpool, they have won the Premier League. As particular City, they won it numerous times for the past 10 years. Liverpool have won it twice for the past 10 years. They have good goalkeeper. You look at Ederson from Manchester City. He has been one of the best goalkeepers in the Premier League for the past 10 years. And you look at Alisson from Liverpool. My opinion, he is the best goalkeeper, even personally in the Premier League. Liverpool goalkeeper Alisson is the best goalkeeper in the Premier League, in my opinion. But it's my opinion. Somebody may say it's Ederson, somebody may call another goalkeeper. But I think Alisson is the best goalkeeper in the Premier League. And they won the Premier League because why? You look at their team, they have good goalkeepers. But look at us. Look at Manchester United, what we have. We have Onana, for God's sake. We have Onana. So how can we win? Because when you have a good goalkeeper, that's the almost extra 10 points you're going to get for having a good goalkeeper. Extra 10 to 15 points right there for having a good goalkeeper. But if you have a terrible goalkeeper, you're going to lose extra 10 to 15 points for having a bad goalkeeper. And if you lose extra 10 to 15 points in the Premier League, where are you going? You are going nowhere. You are going on. So it is very, very imperative. It is crucial for us to get a new goalkeeper. It is. It is crucial for us to get a new goalkeeper. I don't have a problem with the defense like that, but we have to get a number 9. A number 9 position is a priority for this football club. We have to get a number 9 in. We have to get a new goalkeeper. And we have to get another midfielder. Baliba should be the answer for that. I don't care how we get it. This team get a lot of money, but the Glazers, they take money from the football club every year to pay off the debt and to also put it in their pocket. So this is the problem. We have money. We make money. We only a few teams in the world make more money than Manchester United. We are one of the most popular football clubs in world football. Look at the preseason game in New Jersey. The attendance. We have more attendance for that preseason game in New Jersey than the FIFA Club World Cup final between Chelsea and PSG. So that tells you how big Manchester United is in the world. It's a big brand. Make a lot of money. But the owners, they are the ones that are taking the money from the football club. So instead of them investing more money in the football club, they are taking money out. But they need to do that investment before the season starts. I don't want them to wait. The Premier League is just 2 weeks away. 2 more weeks to go for the Premier League to start. So they have to make that investment. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are not yet subscribed to the Football Heritage, the link is in the description. Please subscribe. And if anybody would like to come on one day, you can just message me and I will bring you on. If you want to be maybe part of the panel when the season starts, just let me know. But if you are not yet subscribed, please share it. Please share the Football Heritage. Please tell your friends to subscribe. Please subscribe. So This is how I come to the end of this podcast. You guys can have a pleasant day. If you are aware in it is late there where I am right now is after 8 p.m. You can have a good night wherever you are. Peace. I'm all of you.